Hello, this is Sakchun Bernard. 4 Sundays before Christmas, we start getting ready for Christ's birthday. It is the church Advent season, the beginning of the church year, reminding us to get ready for Christ can come as King to rule over all the nations of the world. The first time he came, he died on the cross. And for those who do not understand, they may see him as a loser, but it was for our ransom. The next time he comes is the end of human government. He takes over the world. Perhaps the waiting period to see him is an average lifespan, 78 years. Soon enough, we will face him, and it will be judgment time. It must be critical that Christ himself warns us not to be taken by surprise, like a thief coming in the night. In a more peaceful preparation, we recall Mary. She agreed with Angel Gabriel to let Jesus begin his human life through her, not conceived with any man, but through God's Spirit. It is incredible and difficult to understand that the Son of God comes through a woman. Our human mind is fixed on conceiving between man and woman, but God has power and can overcome nature and shows us that he can come as man through a woman. For him, nothing is impossible. As Christmas nears, imagine there are no advertisements or Christmas songs with the jangles and lights to persuade us to buy what businesses sell. Cars, clothes, toys, those are distractions. It is a strange practice actually, for it is Jesus' birthday, but we buy gifts for ourselves. Imagine the media broadcasting the Son of God is coming, that God who created the earth and gave us life is coming. The miracle worker, life-giving, and be able to heal the blind and the deaf and raise the dead. The powerful God-man who gave his life for us on the cross. He is coming. Imagine the media telling us that it is commendable to believe and turn to the Son of God. Many people will come to believe and turn to him. How will you prepare to receive Christ? Will you buy yourselves lots of gifts or do a spiritual house cleaning to receive Jesus into your heart? I was in Singapore in the 60s and the 70s. We did not have television back then, and we rarely used the radio. There were little distractions from the media, simple living, not distracted by material living. We prepared ourselves by going for confession, going for Mass, and receiving communion, and stayed away from sins. The focus was on receiving Jesus, excited to go for Mass to celebrate Christmas, singing traditional Christmas carols, Silent Night, O Come All Ye Faithful. I love those carols. The secular world has stolen Christ from us. Many of us are brainwashed, pressured into working many hours, making lots of money, and then indulging in selfish pleasure, accumulate material wealth. Culture has trapped us to focus on worldly matters and to lose sight of God. God has not gone away. He is watching. And we are now reminded again in the Advent season to examine ourselves to see where we stand with the Creator who has given us life. Are we making adjustment to acknowledge him and be grateful? If we do not acknowledge him now, will he acknowledge us when we come face to face with him? For a time will come when we will be called to stand before him, the Son of God. He will be the judge. Are you rejecting Him now or working out the relationship with Him? Do you think you can live distant from Him now and expect to be received by Him when you stand before Him? Do you think you can live recklessly now and change your attitude in the 11th hour and then warm up to Him and say, I love you, take me, and then embrace Him? The human psyche is not easy to change. When you train your psyche to behave in one way, it will stay that way at the 11th hour. So don't take the risk. Literally, do not play with fire. There are many warning signs in the Bible and from Jesus Himself to live righteously so as not to be condemned at His coming. Once we get past this physical life into the spirit life, we will see everything clearly. So our faith cannot be tested at that time. When the physical life completes, the test is over. Choices made cannot be changed. Jesus is warning us, the day we stand before Him will come suddenly, like the flood that came in Noah's time. No one was prepared except Noah and his family, because they trusted in God's words and were saved. The rest of humanity did not believe and perished. Paul, who opposed Christ and persecuted those who followed his way, was struck blind. Through his physical blindness, his spiritual sight saw the chance Christ gave him, and he converted to become a Christ follower. Paul knows the tragedy of those who do not believe in Christ, and now he works to encourage us to wake up and cast away our sinful behaviors and to turn back to Christ for our own salvation. God has open arms to receive us. Even when we are the worst of sinners, no sins are unforgivable except the sin of rejecting Him. And that is, for those who reject Him, that's the choice they make. When we make every effort to live right with Him and fall many times, yet turning back to God, to Christ, He will always take us back. Do not reject God because of despair or pride. Let anyone who has turned away from God know that God is always waiting for them to turn back. Heaven is too good to give up. You don't know what you are missing if you don't have a relationship with God. Life is perfect when we are with God in heaven. It will be permanent. This Advent, have a spiritual house cleaning. Make a good confession and receive communion at Mass and form a personal relationship with God. For those who have not found God, it is a time during this December period, Christmas, to find God, turn to Him. This will be a great present for Christ to see that you love Him. God bless.